Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Unfortunately for me, I don't think we can prompt Veronica's quest. I went and looked online, and all of the things that would prompt that are things that we have already done. So I'm just going to try to get this to go. We're just going to go to Hidden Valley, which is where the Brotherhood is at, and see what happens. Whoa. Bark Scorpion never stopped me. Alright, here is a bunker. It says class of 99 rules. And Veronica has nothing to say. Maybe that's why.
What's up?
Oh, never mind. I thought you would tell me what this place
See you
was. Alright. Is this another one right here? Oh, this weather effect. Here's a pipe coming out of somewhere. Same kind of graffiti. I got nothing to make. And another dead end. All right, bunker number 2. Uh, there's one more bunker. I think this is the one we were already at, right here. So... Oh, another air intake. All right, no class of 99 on this one.
Hold on, I've got this. I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
What's up?
Do you want to tell me how you opened that door?
See you around.
You live here?
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the second level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
All right. So the quest still in the dark starts. Oh my. A lot of heavily armed people around here. Oh. Who's going where? Oh, let's adjust.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Sure, I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise... Bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright, so we got a new quest. Missing Brotherhood Patrol at Nellis. We're going to go there first, then Repcon HQ, and then finally Black Mountain. Alright,
What's up?
still nothing to say about your
See you
family
around.
that lives underneath the desert.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess.
Not as
Name's
desperate
Hart.
as that comb over.
I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure, go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations, and all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well, and all in the name of security, which is why we need to replace him.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Alright,
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
the Elder has me looking for the lost patrols and retrieving their mission discs.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
Alright,
Later.
I'm going to
Veronica.
ask those other questions later.
How may I assist?
Oh, thank God. Well, this is a nice little hidey hole. Oh, hello.
I heard some special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting the Legion.
Oh my lord, that kind of scared the shit out of me. Alright, so let's go to Nellis Air Force Base, where we are idolized. Because there's a lost patrol right up here. They must have gotten caught in an artillery barrage. Alright, here's one of them. Ooh, power armor. Mission holotape. Sorry, naked person. Alright, Paladin Roslianne. You and an escort are to investigate the military base in the Northeast for the components we need. We've had reports, that the current occupants are fiercely territorial, but it's highly unlikely that they have any weapons that can seriously threaten someone in full power armor. The threat level is considered minimal. Well, that was a terrible oversight. She got smoked. Is there anyone else in here? Can I wear this? I need special training. Can EDE hold it for me? No, he may not. But he can hold the Remnant's power helmet, oddly enough. Alright, Veronica, can you wear this?
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Does jumping at them with my fists count as... Yes! Finally! Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Alright. There's Veronica in power armor. Is there another? What happened to the other paladin? I don't think we have a quest marker here anymore, which means there is none. Alright, Sniper's Nest, no, that's my marker. Alright. Black Mountain. And Repcon HQ. Alright. Any fiends left around here? Oh, there's a robot. Hello, robot.
How may I serve you, mistress?
That's all you can do? Alright, the famous Repcon headquarters. Nowhere near the test site, of course. And 3 dudes just fell over dead. They're fiends. They have shitty armor. Although if you need armor and you're low level, a super stim pack. Then I guess you won't complain, because they had stuff. Alright, sorry, that robot's freaked me out a little bit. Very jumpy right now. Alright, gee, I wonder if I can unlock this. Clearly, I took this one for granted. Alright. Reset. Anything else? No, alright, the only word left. And we disengage the lock. Alright, does this mean Veronica doesn't use her power fist
You're making
anymore?
me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Let's give her a laser rifle. And does the laser rifle take microfusion cells? Okay. Very nice.
Hello.
Oh,
Please
hello.
remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
All right, Mr. Aggressive, knocking over signs. I have to come up with a visitor ID. You know, and I know there was probably one somewhere that we saw and I forgot to grab it or whatever. I have a robot. Isn't that good enough? Maybe in the shitter. I frequently leave my Repcon ID in the shitter. Nope.
Be sure to visit again.
Nope.
And please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas.
All right. Star bottle cap. Pre-war cache. That won't stop me. All right, is this where the Repcon ID is? Hopefully. Hopefully. Ooh, look at this shit. Nuclear quartz. All of the rocket souvenirs, a big book of science, toy cars, fancy lads snack cakes, sunset sarsaparilla. That's what's in the gift shop. What's my science at now? I think it already was at 100. I probably shouldn't have read that. What are those those things? I want one of those. Ashtrays, lunchboxes, that's it. Some waste containers. Hey, check out this nuclear waste. Here's what it looks like when nobody cleans it up. Here's some more nuclear stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Plasma. All right. Plasma's the green. I don't know about red plasma. We don't see any of that. Here's a mock-up of the Repcon area. Launch dome. Rocket flights and their impact on towns and communities. Not actual impact. All right. Well, that's good. This is a non-radioactive propulsion engine, allegedly. I can't read that. This is the green bean. Weird looking. That is some other thing. This is another rocket prototype called the Needle Nose, although it doesn't look very needly. Another plaque we can't read. I should have gone on the tour. Without my Repcon ID, though, I don't think that'd be kosher. You know what that is? Oh, why can't I scavenge this? For parts. Robco iBot. Yep. Mr. Handy. And, jet-powered vacuum cleaner. Protect-O-Bot. I wonder if we're going to see a Protect-O-Bot at some point in the future. Oh, as you know, I can pick whatever I want and go whatever I want. Solar system model. Too bad we can't interact with any of that. Security key card. All right, thanks, stud guy. All right, let's go back to the beginning and see if we can fudge the robot into thinking that we work here.
Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rob. I'm here to answer.
What can you tell me about Repcon?
I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or Robco.
Repcon's history.
Repcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta 11 rocket was completed and launched. Repcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system.
That's enough about Repcon.
Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repcon at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repcon's amazing scientific contributions and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco.
All right, I already took a tour.
Goodbye, Rocketeer. Be sure to visit again. Oh, and please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas.
Well,
How may I serve you, mistress?
where's the security robot? This guy's cleaning up the bathroom. All right.
Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Valid security badge detected. Temporary access granted. Please complete employee registration with security.
All right. So I guess that's what this computer is for. Let's try resources. Respected. Nope. Depending. Alright, now we don't have to try to figure it out. Well, it's not vaporizes. Add user facial data to database. Alright, I don't know how they did that. There's no camera. We now have first floor access. Inter-office correspondence. Blah, 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 blah. Enhanced security measures. Personnel badge. Personnel packet with an ID badge. Everyone feel free to take a long weekend. How nice. New vice president from Robco. And the robots are new here. Third floor access is for executives only. Well, I can't call them and get the password, unfortunately. And the desk is empty. What about this desk? I was trying to get the bottle cap. The computer not work? I guess not. Someone has been here. All right. What does this say? All right, let's try anticipating. Appreciation. Nope. Reprimanding. All right, look at that. Well, I guess this is how you get access. Junk. Not junk. Wow, they really trying to help out anybody who's using energy weapons. All right. Ooh. Q35 matter modulator. Can I just jump up here? I guess I can. Now we are not added to the second floor yet. So that means we could have to duke it out with some angry robots. However, I'm very confident that I can do that because I'm a badass and they're not. And let's have ourselves a beer and drop some dirty water, a couple of snack cakes, gecko steak, purified water, some Sunset Sour Spirillas. All right. Hard locks. Don't stop me. Oh God. There's a guy right there. All right. Can I add myself to the second floor? I think I like average. All right. How about defeats? No. So that means it's probably not desserts. It's definitely not desserts. Keeping? Encrypted message. I've managed to get the password to Isley's computer. I'll forward it to you with the release notes to the Q35. The prototype is going to be stopping here and it's away to the Department of Defense. You should be able to intercept it on the road. Well, it didn't make it very far. The release notes didn't have the yield, the power yield, but we managed to increase the stabilization threshold. Oh, it has a matter aversion issue. Well, that's terrifying. All right, interoffice correspondence. Hostile takeover by Robco. Board is trying to go buy all the shares. Oh, they're going to get rid of that other guy. Well, that's funny. All right. I really don't need wine. I really need my facial ID to be added to the thingamabobber. I guess we're just going to bust into this door and hope the security robot down the other end has no idea what we are doing while we're in here. Stealth boy. Well, if I was all alone, that would be very helpful. But I have companions.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Thanks, buddy. I will. Alright, so he thinks I'm some broad named Mrs. Millet. So that means we can walk all over the place. Alright, let's look in this office. Just one cap. Only you can prevent corporate espionage. Well, it sounds like only you can prevent wildfires. I remember when they were called forest fires. Alright, it's pretty much worthless over here. Nothing really in here. The robots are chatting with each other. Pressure cooker. I swear a pressure cooker makes something. Ooh, look at the atomic cocktail. All right, we're going to leave that. That's where we came up. Were we in here already? I don't think we were.
How may I serve you, mistress?
How about you quit bothering me? All these computers are not working. I normally loot pre-war money, but I just decided not to that time.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
All right.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Ooh, hello. I guess we didn't need that because I already used that lady's computer. But
How may I serve you, mistress?
now we have a second floor security card. And a star bottle cap. All right. Look at that. First guess. Print executive security badge. Yes, I will. And they got rid of Leonard, and Julia took over for him. All right, I have the third floor security card now.
How may I serve you, mistress?
You can go right upstairs. What's in here? A bunch of junk. All right. Server room, I guess. Nikola Tesla and you. Alright, couple energy weapon boosts. Alright, let's try Reed. Rose. How about roll? Alright, and now we added facial data. Sarah Wang, blah blah blah. Someone is sending progress messages to a secure server offsite. Non-DoD approved method. Someone is stealing information. Mrs. Wang got fired because Carl was probably the one doing it. Oh, that's funny. Alright, I guess that's nothing. Main floor. That's not how you go upstairs. There's got to be a way up. Another main floor. Oh, here's the way up. All right, no, it isn't the way up. There we go. And we got the key. Hello, everyone. Let's see what's going on in the executive level shitter. Nothing. Why do they have so many bathrooms on the 3rd floor? No one can use them. Alright, here's someone's desk. Science skill of 100. I thought I had a science skill of 100. Oh, I took something that made me dumb. Alright, how about conversation? Nope. Destruction. Oh, that's less words. Resurrection. Nope. Alright, we got our thing back. Organization. Nope. Purification. Shh. Alright. More correspondence. Oh, Leonard. You got a little spicy there in your email. All right, look at that. He is, Carl is sending out the info. All right, we disabled the security robots, so they shall not be bothering us anymore. Not that they were, because I could have easily destroyed them. Open Piers Isley's briefcase. He never made it out of here. Maybe the robots killed him. Pre-war money, Repcon 3rd floor security card, which I don't need. Blah, blah, blah. That doesn't go anywhere. That's from downstairs. Were we just in here? Don't get stuck in the floor. Unlock safe. Blah, blah, blah. Carl tightening up security. And he was just reminding the Repcon people. All right. Whole lot of nothing in that safe. Oh my god, I keep getting stuck on things in the ground. Yeah, I'm sorry, this office is pretty lame. Alright, this robot fell on top of the Paladin. And this Paladin had the mission tape.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
No, I need that so I can give you better armor here.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
It is a almost fully spec'd up laser rifle. And in really good condition power armor. Alright, couple of Nukas, couple of Sunset Sarsaparillas, and Paladins, Mattas, and Lander. You just survey the ruins at coordinates, blah blah blah, search for the components we need and retrieve you can. As a secondary objective, compile a list of additional items to site for your future retrieval. Sweep and retrieve, no big deal there. We already read those notes. All right. So that was the Repcon HQ. I think it's right here. And can we get one last lockpick on the way out of here? Oh, looky here. More supplies. So yeah, if you're doing energy weapons build, you probably want to come here right in the beginning. Personally, I wouldn't do an energy weapons build, but that's just me. Another plasma rifle. And can we repair the experimental plasma rifle with the plasma rifle? Yes, we can. Not that we really needed to. It was pretty healthy. And there are the fiends, and away we go. Alright. Repcon HQ, check. Alright, there is Black Mountain, everybody. I want to go dump some stuff and come back. Because I want to get a different weapon. Because I think we're going to be outgunned a little bit. I want to get Red Glare. As we sober up. Alrighty. Weapons trunk 2. In, we are going to put the matter modulator. We're going to dump these satchel charges. And the armor, I don't think we need. Where is red glare? Oh, how interesting. I may have hidden a weapon from myself. Huh. Where would I have left that? Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I? I dumped it at Novak. Along with my gold bars. Oh, hey, do you want to buy some stuff?
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got.
You got 150 caps. That's all I care about. Carrying shotgun. Cowboy repeater. Sold. We'll buy all your dynamite. Not that I want it, but I have to sell you some other stuff. Jeez. All my stuff is expensive. Alright, that wasn't very good. Alright. I'm going to get rid of that, which I forgot to sell to that guy. And what we want is that. Definitely. And we'll keep the Saturnite superheated fists as our backup. All right. Oh, there's some mole rats or something over here I can kill with an obscene display of power. Bloat flies. Anything that would be utterly overkill. Even though it didn't kill him, that did. Oh, this is terrible. I hate it. I hate being so powerful. Alright. Those are just cans? That's someone's home? That is not Neil's shack. Alright, we're going to get over here and save at the railroad crossing. This may be a harder area, allegedly, so... I'm not too worried. But, you never know. Alright, let's go talk to Neil.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
You seem friendly for a mutant.
Keep saying things like that and I won't be so friendly. Not every super mutant is a brain-damaged brute.
Oh, so you can
Many
call...
of us are just as intelligent as basic humans, and the rest don't really have any choice in the matter, do they?
No offense intended.
And none taken, since you apologized.
What makes this a dangerous place?
You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopia. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Sounds like you've had enough Tabitha. What if you had some help?
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
Are you sure about that, Neil? Meet Neil in the village. Optional. Alright, is there another scorpion over there? Alright, let's see here. Just behind the bend. I need to increase my explosives. Then this will be even more awesome. It's like a machine gun. That reload's not ideal. That didn't work out very well for you either. You had a super sledge. You know, I bet I could sneak right up the side here. He had LMG. But I want to go the hard way. Whoa. Somebody throw boulders at us? Let's go the hard way. I got plenty of rockets. I don't know. Doesn't seem very challenging yet. EDE hasn't found any bad guys. All right, more boulders. I don't know if those actually hurt you or whatever. All right, there are some enemies up ahead. Taking a little bit of rads. All right, these guys anything good? Nope. I better take a little anti-radiation meds just to be sure. Well, it looks really impressive, but my aim is terrible. I think that guy got fucked up. All right. Well, that went badly for them. All right. Anybody in here? There's the dead guy. Oh, anything in here? More minigun rounds. If you have a minigun, get some sweet ammo. Why can't there be some guys right out standing in the road? Like that guy. Right over his head. Yep, those guys weren't much of a problem either. They didn't even have stealth boys. I think red glare is not going to be as effective as I hoped it would be. Annabelle, a unique missile launcher. I will take it. And we leveled up. Alright, what do we need more of here? Well, we need lockpick at 100. And explosives at 60. I don't know if we were supposed to do that or not, but I just did it. All right, we got a couple of buildings. Let's go in this one first. Marcus made me type this. Huh. It's a radio station. Rhonda and I used to. On the air. Marcus thinks I spent too much time here. What does a first gen know? Rhonda said we're better off without him. Marcus and the others left today. Raul installed security measures. Spare key under the stairs behind my building. Stay long enough to fix Rhonda. Huh. Rhonda must be a robot of some sort. Let's try focused. Chained. This thing right here. Oh, wait a minute. It said entry denied. I guess there are no more duds left to get rid of. Are there even any words left in here? Just one. This pre-war information. They took the blast. And then a message from Marcus. All right. Is this? No. I was going to say, is that where the key is? And the answer is no. Or maybe it is where the key is. It looks like it's supposed to be right there. All right. Look at the lovely lights of Las Vegas.
Intruder! I found the intruder!
How many hits? Oh God. Yeah, that lady got fucked up. Super Sledge, Tabitha's equipment key, Tabitha's room key. Why can't I get her glasses? Why is she smoking? Alright, so we killed Tabitha. Can I turn the stupid radio off? Maybe not. What did I pick up that weighs so much? Oh, that's what I picked up. Here, somebody else can have it. How do I turn it off? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, we still gotta find the lost patrol here. Let's try this building. Take treasure hunt. Two bit may concern, we get some pretty good stuff from the last raid, and unlike last time, I don't want any incidents. The only logical conclusion was to hide everything throughout this room. If you can read this, you have my permission to use any items you can find. Stuff I hid: missile launcher, 3 missiles, C4, frag, super stimpak, various ammo. Signed, Tabitha. Well, she didn't mention 3 caps. I don't get the obsession with 357 Magnums, but whatever. All right, we are almost overloaded. Nuke of Victory. I'm gonna have to start ripping things off the shelves. Broken Mr. Handy. This robot lies inert on the table, giving no indication of having worked recently or ever. A nameplate on part of the surface is scratched and mostly faded, but you can still make out the faint word Rhonda. We will check Rhonda's circuitry. AI state is set to hibernate.
Hello. Could you please direct me to Mistress Tabitha?
I hate to tell you, but she's dead.
And I suppose you're taking credit for the deed, Fiend? I will avenge her. Clean up on.
All right, that's the end of Rhonda. Oh boy. Just think, if she wasn't so aggressive, maybe I could have repaired you and you two could have had a happy reunion. Oh well. All right. There's the missile launcher. Can we repair our missile launcher with that? I don't need to. All right. So we found that dumb robot. Here's another building. It's called Prison. Prison building. Entry 1. Tabitha wants me to keep track of all the repairs I do. Mutants raided a caravan today, so I fixed the jammed rifle. Fix his car. All right, so now we got the password to his door. Is this the car he was talking about? That's funny. All right, we knew that, so we opened it. Anything I can make here? Fire gecko hide belt. We made 30 leather belts. I don't need 30 leather belts. All right, here's a companion named Raul. Is it Torres?
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
It's okay by me. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste.
You'll do fine. Farewell, mi amigo.
If by some chance you want to find me again, and if by some even greater chance the coyotes haven't picked my bones clean, I'll be at my shack.
See you later. All right. Bowl of noodles. Another ham radio. I don't know if any of these are actually broadcasting. Well, we're still looking for that patrol.
I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Touching what? Alrighty then. So, anybody see any missing paladins on the Brotherhood of Steel? Oh, it's past that. Well, I don't know if we took the radio online or offline. Who knows? All right. Here we are. Is somebody shooting at me? All right, where's Veronica at? Hello, Veronica. Oh. Is that a centaur over there? I think it is. All right. Let's go drop this, drop that, drop that. And we can fight the centaur. One of the wackiest looking creatures ever. It's named Mo. And he had jack shit on him. Where did Veronica go? More centaurs. I would have thought there would have been a centaur base around here somewhere. Ooh, are these all scorpions? Scorpion Gulch. Unamas. There's Veronica. All right. Well, I don't know if that place is called Scorpion Gulch, but it should be. And there's more. Maybe up the hill. Now I can get some of Ruby's casserole. Dead prospector. He had a couple of beers. That's the important thing. He had a couple of beers. He fell through the terrain. All right. Maybe I can figure out where we came from. Without dying. And oh, we're back here at Hidden Valley. That's funny. It was called Scorpion Gulch. All right, we're going to go back this way because I want to, I think Veronica's armor took damage and I want to repair it and also repair her laser rifle. That's why we got to traipse all the way back over here. And there's another scorpion over here, maybe. Or centaur. Or something I can't get to. I think, oh, it is over here. More centaurs. Oh, theirs is so foul. Get him, Veronica. Alright, we killed both the centaurs.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Alright. Oddly enough, it appears Veronica can punch while wearing power armor, which you can't really do if you're the player, as
Ooh,
far
got
as I
something
know.
good for me? Is it a dress?
Am I still over encumbered? Is it Deathclaw hand over encumbered now? All right. Now that we did our deal over there, did we ever even see Neil? I don't think we did. I think we must either walked right past him, or he got killed, or we never ran into him or something.
Trouble.
Yep, they didn't pose much of a challenge. So yeah, I don't know where Neil went to. Because those two pip marks are Veronica and EDEs, so don't know where he went. I don't think it really matters. Ooh, there's somebody down here. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's angry now. Because I've ripped through all his friends. Oh, is that a Deathclaw? Hi. Oh, are you trying to hurt me? You didn't see me just rip that Deathclaw apart? Huh. Well. Let's go back to Neil's shack. Maybe he's there. I can say, hey, what the fuck, over. I'm getting the feeling he's not there, though. I mean, if this is his shack, he's not here. So, I don't know what was supposed to happen there, but it didn't happen. Alright, mission statement. Helen Hughes and Fairbanks, they need to head north to the communications array and look for the components in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. Well, that wasn't true. Alright. Veronica?
What's up?
Never mind.
See you around.
Alright. Let's just go look for Neil. I don't know, maybe something isn't triggering because there's a Nightkin left somewhere that we haven't killed. I don't know. That's just my best guess. I'm going to take the back way. think. Wasn't there a back way over here? Somewhere around here? Oh, maybe right here. Those bear traps that we're just ignoring. How that did not hit me, I have absolutely no idea. Ooh, those guys got some big weapons. Alright, they had incinerators on them. Odd how they did not get aggressive with me at all. Alright, maybe we didn't actually get to the top before? I don't know. No, I think we did. We've been here. Is this where I was supposed to meet him? One of these destroyed buildings. Well, there is someone in a destroyed building. Okay. I swear there was a pip marker. There's a pip marker showing a third person. Maybe he's... Hey, Neil.
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace.
What will you do now?
I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off.
Alright, so that kind of is the saga of Black Mountain. We rescued Raoul. Alright, so now we've got to decide, we're going to help Hardin or we're going to help the Paladin. I think we should talk to Hardin, see what he has to say at least. And we also got to talk to Paladin Ramos. Love, peace, and pizza grease. Alright, Paladin Ramos.
Hello. Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So you're head of security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing you.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
I had other questions.
Fine by me.
What would an elder have to do to get kicked out?
So, you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Tell me about what happened to Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
I know who Elijah is, so I'm not going to ask that.
Bye.
We should be able to tell him, oh, I trapped Elijah in in the Sierra Madre. We should be able to tell anyone that. Alright, Scribe Ibsen is somebody I have to go see. Well, clearly he's not in the shitter. Who's this?
Hello, outsider.
Hello.
McNamara's done a pretty good job, given the situation he was handed.
How are these people mispronouncing the word McNamara? Good grief. Alright, where is the,
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
where is he?
Oh, it's you, Veronica. Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Why's that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Probably the Montezuma virus. Virus?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Can the virus's files be partitioned so read access is only provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Alright, so we gotta get in front of the computer. Hello? Edgar? Alright. So it's scrambled on that one. This is not going well. have a feeling I'm not doing this right.
Reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the
Damn,
area.
it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
I'm not sure what I'm even looking for here. Alright, let me look at the quest notes, because this isn't making a whole lot of sense right now. Oh, there is no quest notes.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Yes.
All right. I'll monitor what it...
Alright, we're going to start right here.
How may I assist you?
Don't talk to me.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
I guess I'm looking for something different than whatever I'm seeing. Everything looks the same. This has to be bugged. Yeah, I'm gonna have to consult the internet here. This cannot be right. Alright, I typed Scribe Ipsen virus, Hidden Valley computer virus. Alright, blah blah blah. Quickly enter each terminal and choose the only option. The infected terminals will display a taunting message. Alright, so maybe it's not bugged.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Alright. We're going to start here and go counterclockwise. That we haven't found it once is a little disturbing. Yeah, so it's supposed to display a taunting message. I'm not seeing that. Oh yeah, alright, we got him. We got one. Alright, we got two. I can't find it there.
Damn, it's jumped. We might have had it that time.
Alright, we got 2 out of the 3.
Did you want to try isolating the virus? All right.
Oh, my beer wore off. Alright, we're going to start right here.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Oh, that's one we already went to.
10 seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Alright. Let's start here this time.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Oh, get out of my way, robot! Alright, I think we got them all.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
Kind of info's in the data store.
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright, so we helped him out with that little unmarked quest there. Look at the Brotherhood's history files. I don't think any of that's over in here. I need to go back upstairs. Really, we need to break into Ramos's computer. Okay.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Who is Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. He kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Alright. So we're going to have to either sneak or figure out some other way to get him out of there. Veronica?
What's up?
Nothing to say? Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's their purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
How did you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people, even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes, treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's Axioms.
Does the Brotherhood protect people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
That was in Fallout 3. Who is Father Elijah, although we already know?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Never mind.
Darn it! I had some spectacular answers coming, too.
Alright, so she's not going to give us any more info.
See you around.
Well... This guy's just glued to his fucking computer. Well, we may have lost Karma.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Oh, there's no combo dialogue based on what I just read?
Bye.
That's a bummer.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Hey yourself, kiddo.
Can you go for a walk? Oh, there's nothing in there. That's any good. Huh. Look at the Brotherhood's history files relating to elders being dismissed from their positions. So we've got to get Hardin to give us permission. Those Ramos can't help us with any of that. Oh, my own set of power armor if I want it.
Look, what is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
I found the patrols for the Elder and they have mission discs with orders from McNamara on them.
Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. The nerve of that man. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol routes are known to be relatively safe. This is exactly the kind of thing I'm trying to avoid by ousting McNamara.
Why do you dislike McNamara so much?
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
What do you think of the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
What would you do if you became Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Or you could just ask me. Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Tell me about the Battle of Helios, even though you just did.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
All right. I don't know how I'm supposed to accomplish that. Look at the Brotherhood's history of files. Because that is kind of key to what we're trying to do. But I can't do it. I would have thought he would have given me permission to look at the stuff, but he didn't. Oh, never mind. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Elder committed the crime of murder. All right. The Elder went against the chain that binds. What is that? Destroying an unknown device. Retrieved from a mission. Alright. So now that we did that, and risks.
Oh, it's you, Veronica.
Hello.
Hi. Now that I made everybody. Like, I risked a lot to do that because I was hacking both of Ramos's computers right behind his back. Clearly that was a little risky.
Something I can help you with?
Can I get your password? One of the data store entries mentioned the chain that binds. What is that exactly?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
All right, yeah, I want that access. All right, so we got the access. Oh, why can't I find a stupid computer when I need one? All right, the chain that binds is the cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports something, tree of the Brotherhood and its myriad branches. It holds that. Orders are to flow from the high down through the ranks, basically the chain of command. Order from a superior must always be obeyed, that their wisdom may be carried out without hesitation. Orders are to observe the flow and not skip ranks. The superior may only give orders to his direct subordinates and not to those beneath them. In this way, harmony of intent and cohesion of thought is maintained. So maybe McNamara skipped Hardin in the chain that binds, and that's what can get him dismissed. I can just figure out the way out of here. Don't mind me.
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Do you know anything about the chain that binds?
I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. What about it?
One of the few times an elder was dismissed was due to it.
I could be wrong, but I think that's a dead end. McNamara's always followed orders, and we've been incommunicado since fleeing Helios.
Do you know there's a second part to it?
Second part? What are you talking about?
It says the superior is not allowed to give orders to the men under his subordinate.
And that means I can cast McNamara down for giving those secret orders to my paladins. Well done. That's exactly what I was looking for.
So what happens now?
There are a number of people I'll need to talk to. The process won't be instantaneous, but with this evidence, my path is clear. It shouldn't take more than a few days, and then we can begin moving forward again.
All right, so we got a bunch of XP.
Welcome, my friend. A new day has dawned for this chapter, and moving forward, we will no longer cower in the dark. And we have you to thank for it. You'll find that I can be generous to those who show loyalty. Here, take this key. If you ever find yourself in need of repair, head to our safe house to the northeast. Now, what can I do for you?
I want to join the Brotherhood.
Yes, I thought you might, given how much time you've spent here. That's not usually a request we agree to. Typically, we take in the young, so that they might be trained through adolescence. In special cases, we allow exceptional individuals to conditionally join. Luckily for you, you happen to be exceptional. The condition is that you must complete a task. This task must prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have what it takes to join the Brotherhood. I happen to have something perfectly suitable in mind. Though I warn you, it won't be easy. Still interested?
Kill everybody at Black Mountain? Yes, what is the task?
Back when we were stationed at Helios, our scouts reported that a group was establishing itself in the area as a distributor of pre-war weapons. Our elder at the time, Elijah, was too concerned with getting Helios running and fending off the NCR, so he ordered us to leave them alone. It's time that we correct that oversight and show this region that the Brotherhood is still a force to be reckoned with. I want you to visit these weapons dealers, this family, make an example of them. Leave no one alive. When the job is done, report back, and I'll arrange for a team to clean up the site. and retrieve the weapons.
Haven't I already killed them? Oh well, we can go kill them again. I was going to say, man, I'm pretty sure we already killed the Van Graffs. Veronica has nothing to say. I'm going to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. She has no comment. See, and then you can hire me as a scout, and I can tell you about all the places I've been, and what kind of shit they have that I left there. Like a couple of miniguns up at Black Mountain, and then you'll be good. Alright, it's time to fast travel to Freeside's Eastgate. And go kill the Van Graff family again. Please, someone come mess with me. I killed the King's gang member by putting the other guy into him. Good grief. Well, I hope the Kings don't take that personally. I did not kill the King's guy. I guess we'll find out.
The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Are they alive again?
Come on.
All right. All right, let's get out of here. I swear we killed them. Oh well.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
Thanks, friend.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
I've taken care of the Van Graffs.
Well done. This is a small step in the right direction, but it's damn good to move forward again. Now, I believe congratulations are in order. It is my honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for your meritorious service in its name. Normally there'd be a ceremony and such, but everyone is too busy at the moment for such frivolity. I can give you this, however, your very own suit of power armor. We can't spare our best, but I had the knights assemble this one for your use. Which reminds me, you don't even know how to use these, do you?
I'd appreciate a lesson.
Here, I'll show you. It's easy once you get used to it. First, we'll start with putting it on. There, I think you got the hang of it now. Should be able to use any type of power armor you come across using what you just learned. Very well then. In addition to the armor, I've given the order that all of our arms and equipment be made available for your purchase. Finally, while you are now a member of the Brotherhood, I cannot ask any more of you. I'm sure you have goals of your own outside these walls. You are free to come and go as you please, though I hope you'll return to us someday in a more permanent capacity. I wish you the best outside, brother.
All right. Tend to your business.
What's up?
Don't you have to call me Paladin?
See you around.
All right. So, I'm over encumbered. Very over encumbered. Where's my robot? Boy, do I have some stuff I want you to carry. How about that? And how about that? Look how shitty this is. Oh my god. Alright, well I gotta get my power armor repaired now. They gave me the shittiest set of armor on the planet. But they gave me armor. And I'm a paladin. Dude, that's wild.
Reports say Mr. House's robots are now using...
Alright. And I can still use my fist weapon. Amazing. Alright, I gotta get this shit fixed up, man. And I'm not sure I was supposed to take all those, but I just did. So we didn't get to do Veronica's personal quest. It didn't trigger. Basically, it's whether she wants to leave the Brotherhood or not. That didn't happen. But there's a new elder, and maybe she'll be happier like that. Alright, we need to go to the Mojave outpost and get this armor fixed. Oh, look at my Deathclaw thing waving around. Look how long it is. Too funny.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it. All right, then.
All right. hopefully I have enough money. And I did.
More than you already... Ma'am?
Alright, so I'm a paladin. I have fully maxed out power armor. Gives me some rad resist and some strength, which is terrible because I can't go over on my strength. That's alright. Alright, robot, I need some stuff back. Like 10 dynamite.
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time?
Alright, so 10 dynamite, a couple of laser rifles, all this long fuse dynamite. What's something I've never used? Medics. We'll sell 10 Mendats because I'm an idiot. Boy, I really don't use medics. That's gotta be for a quest. I'm reluctant to sell that. Huh, well. Alright, we're just gonna get our money back here.
Fine now.
Alright, so we are a paladin in the Brotherhood of Steel. Veronica has her own power armor again. We have our own power armor. And we can use our Deathclaw hand, the Fist of Rar with it, which is awesome. So based on that rousing success, let's take a look at our quest log really quickly. So, I guess when we come back, we could resume the quest line. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I appreciate you joining me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time, everybody.